Hey everyone, welcome to another YOLOQ. So I'm going to be playing as the top Mundo here. So not bottom, not mid, not jungle, not AD carry, but top Mundo. And as you can see, I'm obviously going up against the Nasus there. So why did I pick a Mundo? Well, first of all, because I got a this mystery skin. This skin as a mystery gift, which is pretty cool, but at the start I get a bit over aggressive against Nasus. I thought that I could kill him there. I used my flash and my ignite, so Nocturne's pretty much just going to get a free kill onto me here. So that was a mistake for me here. I shouldn't have gone for that. I overextended, I didn't ward, so that was pretty dumb. But the rest of the laning phase was pretty boring, which is why I skipped to level 5. And here they, for some reason, they go for this weird as hell tower dive. Like, a Nocturne is going to die to my ignite, and I'm just going to kite out Nasus there. So I got a free double kill there, and I hit level 6, so I'm just going to help push top with, Trundle's going to help me push top. I have no idea why the hell they even went for that kill. It's a pretty dumb idea to dive a Mundo, especially considering that neither of them have ignite. So that ended up just being 2 free kills for me. Well, whatever, I'm not going to complain, I'll take it, but learn from that mistake. Never tower dive, no matter how weak you think your target is, unless he's like a couple of hits away. But don't tower dive someone who's deceptively tanky like Mundo. He regenerates like crazy, but anyways. So here I start to go in, start hitting it a bit, hit him with some of my cleavers there, turn on my burning agony, and just gonna keep cleaving him. So at this point he slows me. I'm just gonna try and juke him out a bit here, use my flash, and I'm gonna try and escape this one. But at this point, he's pretty much just like two. I'm pretty much one siphoning strike away from dying, but we both get away from that one. Anyways, Nasus does eventually end up TPing bottom, so it's just me versus the Nocturne here. I'm just gonna throw my cleavers at him. Don't want to really get into a duel with him because he's a pretty strong duelist, especially considering that I don't have that much damage. Especially considering that he misses, well, I miss all my cleavers. He does a good job at dodging them. So I don't think he's going to be stupid enough to tower dive me here. I'm just going to land some more damage onto him, do some more cleavers, and didn't even hit that cleaver, but I got a minion. But I'm going to keep my distance here, let my passive regeneration and everything kick in. It looks as though he is going to come up and start doing some damage to the tower. I'm going to start beating on him, and this is where he starts diving, uses his ultimate, and he's going to flash out, and he misses his Q, so I end up surviving that one. So Nocturne, getting a bit, he's the one who helps me win this lane by giving me all these kills. He gave me 2 kills, and Nasus gave me 1 with that tower dive that happened earlier before, so not doing too well there. But Trundle is going to come up. I'm just going to make sure that I keep Nasus slow there. And Trundle's going to, pretty much just going to beat on him. He's got absolutely no escapes or anything for him to escape. So at this point we want to go ahead and just take the top tower. I don't want this Nasus to just free farm anymore. He's just been free farming for the whole game. Throughout the laning phase, I thought that Nasus was going to carry the enemy team because he ended up getting a lot of siphoning strike stacks, which is his Q. So, but I ended up getting really fed, so it's okay. We're just going to continue pushing the top lane there, and we want to go for the second tower because there is pretty much everyone's bot lane at the moment, as you can see on the mini map. So Trundle line and I are just going to take advantage of this and just clear all the minion waves and take the second top tower down. The what's it called? Second outer tower, I'm not sure. But anyways, we're going to go on to Nasus here. Going to use my ultimate to tank the turrets, and I'm going to back out here so I don't die. And I escape pretty healthy thanks to my overpowered ultimate there. And we're just going to wail down on this turret there. And Nocturne's going to try to kill me here, but I'm just gonna run as much as I can using my Burning Agony to stop the CC. And Trundle does get a bit cocky here. He sticks around for too long. I decide to back off, so, and as you see, Trundle stays around, which ends up getting him killed by Jace there. So yeah, that Scary Nocturne ultimate, pretty much, he's dead. That's one dead. You don't see it, but Trundle died that day. And Nasus is trying to steal my right there, but I'm not going to let him. And pretty much what I wanted to do from here was split push, as opposed to helping my team. Further on, I realized that this ends up being a bad idea. As you see here, they all flash after me, I get slowed. Nocturne's going to put his fear onto me. And I am pretty much dead. Nobody can really help me here. Everyone's mid lane or bot lane or whatever, so I pretty much just die here. Pretty dumb, because what I should have done at this point, getting both of the top towers there, I should have just went ahead and helped my team, but I get way too cocky there, but my team is going to clear up that mid lane and push the towers there. Once again, I'm at the top lane, split pushing. And I'm just going to put some damage onto Nasus, although it doesn't really do anything. I thought that Nocturne was going to ult me here, but ends up he went to our mid lane or bot lane or whatever. Blitzcrank is there though. I don't know what he was doing there. I guess he was just warding for the time being, so it's just myself and Nasus. I was hoping that I could kill him here, but I don't have enough damage and the tower's going to go onto me. He's got way too much sustain there, so I'm just going to back out there. And as you can see there, he had about 324 stacks on his Q at 22 minutes, so that's not too bad. And I pretty much get killed here by Blitzcrank. And this is the point where I decided to go with my team, because I just kept dying twice there. I went from 4-1 to 4-3, so at this point I was saying, you know, shit, I'm doing stupid stuff, so I'm just going to go ahead and help the team. Anyways, I do get slowed here, take a bit of damage. Blitzcrank misses the grab onto me, so I'm just gonna, what I'm gonna do here is just try and slow, you know, at this point I wanted to make sure that Caitlyn was safe. When I realized that they started backing out, that's when I went on to, you know, the enemy team and started slowing them, make sure they can't escape anywhere. But the main goal for that fight is that I wanted to keep the carries alive, which was Caitlyn and of course Brands. Trundle did a pretty good job at that as well. Trundle actually did really well this game. He did a good job at being, you know, the bruiser, you know, peel or whatever you want to call it. But at this, so we're just going to take the mid tower here and hopefully get the inhibitor. It's only Nocturne defending, so he can't really do much there. And as you can see, I've got that delicious 34 HP a second I regenerate, so that's without my ultimate as well. And we overstayed our welcome here, so they start catching up a bit. Caitlyn gets caught out there. I'm just going to go back in. I thought that I could do something, but there's nothing I can really do. But thanks to my ultimate and my Burning Agony, I'm able to get out of here alive. And look at that adorable Poro on the Lulu skin. But Nasus gets caught out here. In case you didn't know, snares actually do stop teleports now. So Caitlyn's trap pretty much cancelled his teleport. So Lulu and myself are going to come down and help him. So I'm just going to pop my ultimate and flat ghost here. I didn't need to use my ghost, but whatever. Use my ignite as well. Blitzcrank's there, but he's going to back out. So at this point, the mid lane is in danger. As you can see, Trundle tried to defend it, but he's pretty much going to die now. So I don't have my ultimate yet, so I'll try to keep a bit of distance. Just keep spamming my cleavers. And at this point, I could have ulted to try and catch up to them, but it was only Caitlyn and Lulu. But yeah, Let's talk a bit about my build now as well. What I started off with is that I went for the Spirit Visage, then I went for Warmogs, then I went for the what's it called? The stupid Spirit of the Ancient the Spirit of the Golem, or whatever the hell it's called. And next off, my next item would have been Sunfire Cape. The reason as to why I went with that build is because I wanted to be as tanky as possible, because I was against Nasus, so I just wanted to be as sustained as possible, and I wanted to, you know, be a good tank for my team. Thankfully, Mundo's, you know, he's got a lot of like natural DPS steroids. Like he's got his all of his basic abilities basically give you a lot of free damage. So all you really need to do is just build tanky, so you can, you know, stay there, be a big slow, scary, regenerating badass as Mundo is. I could have went for a Sunfire Cape right after Spirit Visage, or I could have just rushed Sunfire Cape, but I decided to go for Spirit Visage for a bit of sustain, as opposed to extra damage. But for some reason, Brand keeps split pushing top, and he just gets soloed by Nocturne there, so I don't know why he's doing that there. And I get caught out a bit here by Blitzcrank and Vayne, but thanks to my ultimate and everything, I'm not gonna die here. I do get ignited, but I'm still way too fast and tanky for them to kill me. I've got, how much HP is that? I had 4.3k HP there thanks to Lulu's ultimate, but everyone's pretty much bot lane now. We're gonna go into Nasus and Blitzcrank here. As you can see, the mid lane they are pushing the mid lane, so this was pretty dumb of us to just chase them around like this, because look at that, they're gonna get the inhibitor, and they're also going to get the one of the Nexus turrets. So I did fast forward a bit there. Jace is gonna die here. Brand got a good stun onto him, and I'm just gonna go for Vayne there, but she does get stunned, and Nasus does cancel his TP there. So at this point we want to friggin' rush the middle inhibitor to kind of keep it even with the minions. So I fast forwarded this one here, maybe look a bit weird, but we do end up killing Nasus here. He tries to get cocky and try and stop us, but it does delay us a bit, but we do end up getting the inhibitor and backing out there. Trundle's not going to die there, but we've got to be careful because everyone's low HP. Nocturne uses his ultimate, doesn't really hit anybody with it. So everyone's pretty much just got to run here. He does flash the Blitzcrank ultimate, and at this point I want to make sure that my Caitlyn is safe. Now, she was safe for a bit, but I decided to go onto Vayne and get Blitzcrank and Vayne out of the fight. Caitlyn did end up being safe, so we pretty much just aced him here, and the only one who dies was Trundle and Caitlyn. So Caitlyn did die, but and I almost die here because of the minions. I didn't realize how much damage these bastards are doing to me. I dropped down to like 100 HP, but I regenerate pretty crazy thanks to me being Mundo. And just gonna pop my ultimate there. Whoa, to 300 HP a second I had just then. 300 HP regeneration a second. That's pretty crazy. But I'm just gonna take a bit more farm, and then I'm gonna back out and think about getting my Sunfire Cape now. So I've finally got my Sunfire Cape, and we're going to think about going to Baron there, because we do see Vayne on the mini-map recalling, so we're just going to go ahead and snatch this Baron. Not like the enemy team can really do much at this point. Now, the enemy team does see us here, so Nocturne's going to wail onto Brands there, but I'm going to try and put as much damage as I can onto Nocturne. And we do smite the Baron, good smite thanks to Trundle, but everyone's pretty much just dying here. Everyone's dying. Going to get that Jace. And Vayne does eventually come around. As you can see, Vayne's just there. I'm going to make sure that I put all my focus onto her. I do pick up the kill onto Blitzcrank thanks to my Sunfire and Burning Agony. Now, I shouldn't have chased Vayne here. I should have just let her be, because she just absolutely kites me. And she tumbles out of the Pillar of Flame from Brand as well. So we ended up getting aced, but we did get the Baron. But Vayne does get a bit cocky here. She does you'll see in just a second she stays to get the top tower and we blow her up with a Caitlyn ace in the hole. So at this point we pretty much just finish the game. So if you guys enjoyed it, please remember to like, favorite and subscribe. And yeah, that's it. If there's any other feedback as well, then let me know. Other than that, stay tuned for more YOLOQs.